Welcome to this video presentation here at Wimbledon Carriage Company. And here we have the Aston Martin V8 Vantage on an 07 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some of the controls on the inside of it. From the outside you can see it's a two-door car finished in metallic black. With those lovely alloy wheels, red brake calipers as well. We're going to start off inside the tailgate area first of all, and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors, those twin tailpipes, and given the nature of the vehicle, a decent amount of boot space back here as well. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside, as I mentioned. Now that we've done a full circle though, firstly you can see the alloy wheels are all in pristine condition, as is the bodywork the whole way round. It's in fantastic condition, particularly for the fact that it's an 07 plate vehicle. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the far left-hand side, first of all, we have the fuel gauge, then the speedometer, rev counter, and coolant temperature gauge. Within the speedometer, you can see the total miles of the car. They are only 30,835, so very low mileage. If we back out to the steering wheel next, we have the minus and plus pedals there so that you can change up and down a gear manually with this automatic gearbox. And then we have our stereo controls on here as well. Over into the center. Firstly, this is where you start the car. Once you've turned the key in the ignition, we can put the car in drive, neutral and reverse. We can put it in comfort mode from here. We have the main stereo section beneath that. So on here you've got the volume you can of course adjust. We can access our AM and FM radio. We have our CD player just there as well. And then beneath that we have the main clock and all of your other controls for the satellite navigation screen, which opens out. And again, presets and what have you for your radio on that left hand side just there as well. Below that we have our climate control. You can adjust the temperature, the direction that you'd like the air to be distributed in, and of course the fan speed as well. Once you are happy with those settings, you can turn your air conditioning off and back on again from down here. You can recirculate the air that's in the car. That's a great way of heating it up or cooling it down quickly, depending on the temperature you set, of course. We can turn off our traction control. We have our fog lights and our hazard warning lights both here as well. You can open the tailgate for the car from inside. We can deadlock, so lock and unlock the car doors from here as well. We've got our parking sensors, heated rear screen, and on the side just here, the seat adjustment. So you can move the seat forwards and backwards, you can move the angle of the seat, and then we've got 3 different memory settings as well. The last thing I wanted to talk about is the paperwork we have for the vehicle. So firstly, in this envelope we have the spare key, so 2 keys in total, the V5 registration document as you can see just there, and then the service book. It's also the owner's handbook, and in here you can see all the service stamps. This vehicle's had 13 services in total. They're all stamped in here. And on top of that, we've also got the stamps for the anti-corrosion checks as well. So there's plenty of history. You can see here the anti-corrosion checks, all done by Aston Martin themselves. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car for yourself and have a test drive, or you'd like a live bespoke video tour of the car, please feel free to give us a call here at Wimbledon Carriage Company. We'd love to hear from you soon.